What's up, guys? Today I'm going to be talking about something that I've been seeing a lot in the news. Not really that much lately, but back during the Sandy Hook shootings, a lot of people were talking about video games having an effect on gun violence. But before I get into that, let me just explain the gameplay you're about to watch here. This is a domination standoff game with the M27 Fast Mag. I did really good with this gun, but M27 Fast Mag, DSR-50 ballistic CPU, and a stun, a Semtex, same kill streaks I always run, care package, Hellstorm, Lightning Strike, and Hardline, and whatever other perks I used. I don't even know. I pretty much just copied over my MTAR class and switched the MTAR to an M27 Fast Mag and added in a stun. So, because I really always like to have a sniper secondary for when you're getting into those long-range battles. It may take up a slot or two. Yeah, it takes up 2 slots, or 3 if you're using an attachment. But it's worth it in my opinion. So, gonna get into the topic of gun violence, gun violence being affected by violent video games. First off, I think this is stupid. Anyone who thinks this, I just don't know where you're getting it from. Drawing the conclusion that there's guns in this, not guns, there's violent video games in this country, and there's violence in this country, then they must be related, because everything's related. That's just stupid. And if you think that, then, you know, stupid. No, yeah, honestly, there's no way that I could ever think that that's true, because I've played video games, violent video games. Actually, if you want to get real technical, I've been playing video games with ratings, like the ESRB ratings, where they say violence, or some kind of violence, like comic violence, mild fantasy violence, something like that. I've been playing games like those since I was probably 5, because those real far back games, like, everyone's played probably something from a really old Nintendo game. Pretty much every game has violence in it. So pretty much think back as far as you've ever played a video game, unless it was something like a freaking Elmo game or something like that, it has violence. So if you want to get real technical, I've been playing violent video games since I was probably about 5. If you want to get less technical, I've been playing shooter games since probably 8 or 9. And I've never killed anyone, except for that one time. But that's a different story. No. So, I've never killed anyone. I've played Fear, which is a really scary game to play with when you're, like, really young. Especially that first scene in the single player. I've played this one free-to-play game on a computer called Combat Arms. It's like a shooter. Free-to-play shooter. I've played Call of Duty, COD 4. I played, out of the Call of Duty franchise, COD 4, World at War, Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops, Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 2, and even though I don't want to, when Modern Warfare 4 comes out, I'll probably be getting that, just because it's kind of, like everyone said, so they're not going to get the next COD, but then when it comes out, it's like, maybe it's better this year. Although, actually, Black Ops 2 is a hell of a lot better than Modern Warfare 3. But I've been playing COD since COD 4. I've been playing video games in general with gun violence for a while, and I have not killed anyone. When you have that special incident that happened in Sandy Hook, where someone did have video games and did kill people, which pretty much everyone has video games, so there's a pretty good chance that you're going to have video games if you've killed someone, considering most people have video games. It's not like just everybody has video games except murderers never play video games. But drawing that conclusion, my guess I could see, since he's mentally unstable and he might be not able to differ between, you know, real life and something you see on a screen. Although if he couldn't, I don't know why his parents would be letting him play. Well, would have let him play. But I don't know. That's just one of those things. One of those special things that kind of go against everything. It could have been a case of mental health. It could have been a case of gun violence in video games. Could have been a case of both combined. He could have just been crazy, who knows. But now I forgot what I was going to say. I keep doing this. Whatever. Oh yeah, now I remembered what I was going to say. As far as saying everybody who plays violent video games is more desensitized and more likely to kill someone is stupid. And like the desensitized thing, I guess you could say am more desensitized, but that's not because of video games. That's because in the news and the media, every day you're hearing something about, oh, there was a killing today, there was this, there was that, and you just kind of become used to it. Like, it's sad to say that you become used to, like, everyday life hearing about killings. Like, just a week ago or whatever, a LAPD cop has been going and killing everybody on this list that he has, pretty much, I guess you could say. And it's sad to say that that's just one of the things that we have to live with nowadays. But it's not going to go away. And yeah, I've addressed this in another video on gun violence, but I don't know if I've put it up yet. Don't know what order I'm going to put these up in. But yeah, that's just one of those things. It's sad to say that it's in the media like every day and you become used to it, but you do, and that's probably what desensitizes people more than playing Call of Duty, playing Battlefield, playing Combat Arms, playing Halo. Yeah, triple kill with the Semtex. I start to do worse around this time. I start going like 1 KD instead of in the beginning when I was pulling 3-2 KDs. But I do end off the game 40 and 19. So I lost my train of thought again. Alright, this is really starting to piss me off. I just keep drawing a blank. Yeah, see, failed hard scope right there. But what was I talking about? Oh yeah, desensitizing to killings. And how it has an effect on people, but I don't know if I've said this already, but I play COD. I'm not putting down the controller, stopping playing COD, and then going outside and like, hey, I'm gonna get a Moab, because that's just not something you do. I mean, some people might say that as a joke. I don't know. I don't know your sense of humor, but no one's honestly going to go put down the controller after playing a game of Modern Warfare 3 or Black Ops 2 and say, hey, I'm gonna go for a Moab or a Swarm. No, people don't say that. And honestly, I don't think this guy was even thinking about any video games when he was doing this. I think it was just kind of one of those things. And how people are saying that he reloads like COD style, video game style, like I just did. I shot like 10 bullets and then reloaded. People are saying that that somehow makes it so that that somehow links the two things, that gun violence and video game violence are linked. But honestly, I just think he's played this game, he's played those type of games before, and he just kind of had that prior instinct, I guess you'd call it, and just did that. So thanks for watching, guys. I go 40 and 19, 4,055 score. And thanks for watching. Comment, rate, and subscribe, and I will see you next time.